Ready to go? Huh? Okay, let's go. You excited? Alright. I don't have to duck my head yet, but here it goes. Whoa. You want to come with me? Come. Good girls. Good girls. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. Okay. Okay. This is the beginning of our trail. And there's our house. And the road that we plow. So we can park all our... That's a trailer. And that trailer. So, here we go. Let's go, girls. We're gonna go up this. And this is how it starts off. Pippa's in the front. And old lady's in the back. Okay, so we just came up this hill. Maggie's still behind me. And Pippa's still ahead of me. Leading the way. Not a lot of snow. Maybe, I don't know, 3 inches. Oh, how was that, Pippa? Okay, so this is the trail Mark and I made. That over there, you can't really tell, but that's the snowmobile trail. We made our little trail because we were tired of walking on the snowmobile trail when snowmobiles went by. So we are now embarking on our homemade trail. And again, Pippa is leading the way. Here we go, Pip. This is one of the prettier parts of the trail when the sun's out and we just got snow. So it's so pretty. I like it. And then we're going to come up to the snowmobile trail, which we do have to cross. Okay. So here we are at the end of our trail. And we do have to get on the snowmobile trail for just a few minutes till we can get to Farmbrook Trails, which is a snowshoe trail created by my neighbor. And it's just right up there ahead of Pip. I won't bore you with this part until we get there. Okay, so this is how we get on the trails. Let's go. Come on, lead the way. This is Hoodoo's trail. It's a good French name for you. Oudou. I always say hoodoo, but it's Udo. Anyway, so this trail is going to get us to the main trails on Farmbrook. See you soon. This is the part of the trails. Oh, snowmobile just gone by. This is a part of the trails that I refer to as the Sherbrooke Forest, because they're all nice and in a row, and I'm just expecting Robin Hood to come out, I guess. Here we go, babe. So, as we exit the forest, we go across this little stream, which you can't really tell is a stream except for like that. And you can't really tell, but before it snowed, Mark and I made a nice little bridge so we could walk over it. And now we are officially on the 2-lane highway of the Farm Brook Trails. Yay! We'll stay on the right. The nice part about coming up here is that after you get up this pretty good hill, you can come up to a bench to sit on. Nice. But also beware of Sasquatch. Sometimes he's here, hidden in the woods. I don't normally take a break here because we're so close to the shelter, but it's really pretty. So now we're coming up to the shelter. Dogs are already there. And if I was a betting woman, I would bet they are sitting under the bird feeder looking for squirrels. They don't care about the birds. Birds don't care about them. They only care about the squirrels if they are around. And let's see. There they are, looking up. Pippa just can't get enough. She's like, there's something in the tree. I'm gonna get it. But also, there is this mound, and there's a bench in there somewhere where the owners or creators of the trail have listed all their family members. These are their family trees. So I'm down there, I'm down there, here, here. And you know, like, everybody here is like big families. They've had family reunions up here. It's pretty cool. I'll take you to the shelter. It's a lean-to, really, not really a full-fledged shelter. And then there's my statue dog looking for squirrels. Lots of birdies. So this is our shelter and our bird feeders. This is the lean-to, which is where I found a porcupine in there one day in that corner, hiding from Maggie. And he's since gone away. But there's like chairs, tables, build a fire. There's our snow level check up here. I'll have to check that out. And then there's wood for the fires and shovels and all kinds of fun stuff. And there's the shelter. And Pippa's still sitting there. Pip, what are you doing? You don't care about the birdie, do you? Oh, that's a beautiful one. You see that one? Ooh, that was a cardinal, I believe. Pretty much they're all chickadees. Every now and then we get a woodpecker or something, but they're pretty much chickadees. And they're hungry today. Oh. But like I said, Pippa doesn't care. She's looking into all the trees for squirrels. So I got Pippa away. We're gonna take the yellow trail. up and around to the second shelter, or a lean-to, I guess you call it. But first, let's check on the snow level. Okay. Did that say almost 50? Yeah, but there's a little drift there. So, yeah, I guess we got 4 feet. So we're going on the yellow trail. Lead on, Pippa. Let's go. Yellow trail. The yellow trail is very pretty too. It actually is one of the longest trails. It goes all the way to the top, and it's exactly, I think, 1.3 miles to just on the yellow trail. So it's a good one. Takes you all the way to the top of the mountain, and it's good. It's very pretty. It's a pretty day too. So here we are, coming up to like a little flat spot halfway up the mountain. Not really a mountain, but I like to call it that. It's not a really big hill. And this is our second shelter. And here's Pippa again looking at the trees. This is where I usually stop and actually sit for a minute. This is where people come and they all sign their names. You'll see all kinds. Actually, you can't read it now because it's so old, but this is 2016, 19, 17, 18, where I used to sign, but I don't sign anymore because it just takes up too much space. Yeah, there's a lot. I still have another one over here when I came with my friend. Yeah. Oh, and look, there's my niece, Maddie. Maddie and Haley. Yeah. Oh, there's my nephew. He's on the top. He's tall, so he signed the roof. Jack. This is where I sit, contemplate. A lot of times I call Dad, see what's going on, see how the day's going. Now, if we wanted to continue up the mountain, which today we are not, as we have a bunch of stuff to do, we would go that way, through the woods, down over another bridge, and then continue upward. We'll do the second half of the trail another day, and I'll take you to the top of the mountain. But for now, let's follow the red trail this way, which will lead us to the green trail, which will in the end be a complete circle back to the first shelter. The green trail actually is one of my favorites too, because it's so beautiful after the snow. This is the red one, not on the green trail yet, but it's not far. It's literally right up here. We are having a beautiful day. Now look at this. What a great, sunny, beautiful, snowy day. Hope I'm not making you too sick. I guess it's a little bit further. Oh, there it is. Further than I thought. It's right here. Oh, and here comes Crash. Gotta be first. There we go. So, from the green trail, there's a lot of places you can go to. We have another trail called Moose Valley, which is excellent. It goes into the valley, so you're kind of walking on the sides of the valley and then the top and then down again. It's a very kind of more technical trail, but it's fun. So now the green trail would lead you up to the top again. It would meet up with the, circle back and meet up with the yellow. And that's Moose Valley. And this is the green trail heading back to the first shelter. So I like this trail because it's very narrow and you feel like you're walking in another world. And it's just kind of cool. And it's, I don't know. It's just kind of fun. Makes me happy. I haven't fallen down yet, which is really good. And plus, Maggie hasn't stepped on my snowshoe, which is always good. So that happens all the time. I am waiting to faceplant one of these times. Let's check it out. How is she? Yep, she's pretty darn close. Hey, how you doing, Mag? That's what I thought. Where's your daughter? So here we are at the end of the green trail, which starts at the shelter. You can almost see the shelter in the background there. Pippa is already there, guaranteed. And she's in the same spot she was when we left here. Which, you know, it's not surprising. She's not the brightest dog in the world, but I love her. And there's the shelter. And there is Pippa standing. I don't know if you can see her, but she's not sitting, she's standing. Let's see. She's right there. He's waiting. Somebody come. She wants a squirrel. Or not really a chipmunk, more squirrels. There's a shelter. Okay, so we're gonna leave the shelter. Bye, birdies. Where'd you go? Bye-bye. And we are going to take a little bit different route so that we don't always have to go on the same trails. Come on, Pip. Pip, we're gonna go this way. Go on the other side. This is a new trail this year. No idea if they named it. I just like it. So I don't have to go on the same trail all the time. It's kind of fun. Actually, this is the trail where I see the most rabbit tracks, but in all honesty, I have not seen one today. I'll let you know if I spot any. There's some bunny tracks, I believe. I think the snow is just kind of too deep right now. It's hard. But this is the new trail. Has a lot of twists and turns in it, which is kind of cool. There's Pip. Looking at trees. And going in after something. What do you see, Pip? Nothing there? Okay. Let's go. I am the first person out today, so that's kind of fun. And let's not knock this branch, because I will get snow down my back. That would not be good. So this little trail is coming to an end, and it leads us right back to that little bench at the top of the hill. So there we go again. We're back. So basically we're gonna just go back the way we came. And we're catching up to the double lane highway coming up here that we met after getting on the Maine trail. If we didn't turn onto Udo's trail, we could take the snowshoe trail all the way down to the end of a street called Lovewa Street. But we cut off and go home instead because that takes us out of the way from our house. But there is another beautiful bridge and places to sit and hang out past where we turn off. Udo's trail. Oops, sorry. Pee break. Udo's trail is just down here past this big tree that fell over. It's huge. There it is. That's a big tree. I'm glad it fell that way. So up here, keep going, Pep. Catching up to you. We're gonna turn on Udo's trail and head back through Sherwood Forest. Here is our turn. Ooh. That was a close one, Maggie. Come on, go. So here's the little stream and bridge. Our bridge is under there. And here we are going into the forest. So this is Udo's trail, but coming the other way. So we've got to get, sleds come from there and there. We gotta get down to that stop sign to get to our trail before some sleds come. So, well, let's do it. So far, so good. Come on, Maggie. Don't dilly-dally. So far, so good. We did not actually make it to Udo's trail on the way there in the beginning. I didn't film it because there was too many sleds going by. We just had to pull off to the side and wait. So we did. So now we're back on my trail that me and Mark made. And we're going home.